Oh my gosh, how's your weekend been so far?
Oh, it's been great. This is my first time in Las Vegas, so I haven't gotten to explore much, but so far so good.
All right, what's been like the coolest thing you've gotten to sign so far?
Ooh, there was a really cool chainsaw that was brought in that had blood splatter all over it. I don't think it's in here, but yeah, that was awesome.
For this weekend?
So far.
What about like at other ones? Like
just in general?
Yeah. I know there's, I forget where it's at. It's usually Atlanta, but somebody brings an entire canoe for Friday the 13th people to sign. It's a full-size canoe, too. It's
That's
crazy.
awesome. That's awesome. I would probably
Alyssa's
say...
here, everybody! Oh my gosh, what is it? Did you win? Oh!
This is good.
Oh my gosh.
This is good.
Yeah?
I put
Here, switch over there so you get the good microphone with it. There we go. Okay.
This is the good microphone.
That's the good
Oh,
one.
we're sharing.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I put $5 into a slot machine at lunchtime.
And how much did you win?
Yeah.
$6.50. Oh my God, you're not. The house did not win today.
Take that, Plaza. Yeah. Give it, actually.
I know when to hit collect.
You did much better than me. Last year, I came in and put $200 in and lost it immediately.
No.
I know. I'll never do that again until later tonight when I've had too much to drink. Listen, I'm really excited. Usually whenever we do these panels, it's like first thing on a Sunday, and we're asleep still.
Really?
Yeah, we usually talk about desert animals and stuff last time.
We did that last time. We went off on a tangent.
Yeah.
We had people walk out.
Yeah.
I've got to come in running with a ticket.
Yeah, like it's Saturday, you're a winner, like we're ready to go now. We have energy this time.
Sorry, okay, I'll put this. Don't lose it.
It's right there.
Lose it.
That's Starbucks later.
Not Vegas.
I mean,
Not really.
I guess not too, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, did you
I mean-
also get it? I did, yes.
What'd you guys get?
A very sweet, lady. Sorry. A very sweet lady gifted me. I'm not sure if this is the same person. I'm sure it probably is. Gifted us these really sweet bracelets. So, yeah.
What are some of the cool things that
Oh
you
my
guys...
God, wait, but you know what I just realized? Sorry. Oh wow, I just interrupted you. I'm sorry.
okay.
I
Hey,
just
what-
had lunch and I was a bit flat beforehand and the
Yeah.
food is hitting my system. She gave me this one and it's jade. And I said, what does jade mean? And she said, it's for luck and money. And money.
Where is this lady?
She said mine is for grounding and like anti-anxiety, and I can assure you I am still just as anxiety-ridden as I was before putting this on. Where's my jade?
I need like 15 jade bracelets. So, yeah, I could use it. Yeah, maybe I can get $6. $6.50.
It's really $1.50 because I put 5 in.
No, it's $6.50. You gotta look at that one, $6.50. What other cool stuff have fans brought you guys at other conventions? What interesting things have people brought you?
I've gotten a lot of cheese graters, which is really confusing for people who don't understand why. It's a lot of people question why people are bringing random kitchen appliances in, such as that, and then they learn why, and then it's it's pretty disturbing. Oh gosh, like I said, a lot of chainsaws as well. Just some of them have been real. Just they took they took the mechanism out. They could start it, and I'm like, oh, that looks really realistic, and I'm like, there it is. And I'm like, oh, please no. Yeah, that's probably my most like weird thing is cheese graters and yeah, just cheese graters.
She's grated. Yeah. I've gotten some weird things, but I don't need to talk about them.
I understand that.
It's best we leave it there.
What's it been like for you guys ever since Evil Dead Rise to kind of enter the Evil Dead universe and meet all these crazy Evil Dead fans that are out there? You know, like there's legions of us. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's awesome. Like, don't look back. It's so cool. I'm having a rip-roaring time.
What was that?
I said I'm having a rip-roaring time.
Yeah, I mean it's been great using the word crazy in the best way possible. You guys are fantastic. You're full of so much passion for the genre just in general, and it's really cool to see the number one, the creative questions that you guys come up with, stuff that I would never think of in a million years, and also just just the love you guys have for it. It's really inspiring, and it makes my day.
What about you guys? Any questions out there? No? All right. It's all up to me now. Okay, right there.
I always find this an interesting question. If you guys had lived to see the sequel, what would you think you would have wanted to do with your characters?
That's a really good question. Hold on. I know. Sorry.
I think I'd really I mean, it'd be tough to do personally, but I think I would like for Ellie to like somehow collect all her bits and bury them so that she can come back but unpossessed and face what she'd done. And like maybe have to fight a new possessed demon. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? I mean, oh. I don't know. Maybe I'd come back and like, maybe afterwards I would just finally go to that freaking protest that I was preparing for. I was so hell-bent on going to that protest. I got pissed off at Ellie. I spent what seemed like all night working on this poster. I mean, I was pretty devoted and dedicated to going to that thing, and I couldn't because Danny didn't listen to me. So, yeah, probably that. I'd probably go to that protest.
Right over there.
Alyssa, who would win? You or Ash?
I mean, I think Ash would. I think he'd have to. You don't want. Yeah.
Take them some rounds.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I would. She'd do her best. Yeah, she'd give it the old college try, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, good question.
What if there, the entire horror universe out there, outside of Evil Dead, what franchise would you want to see one of the characters find a Book of the Dead in? So like, in Halloween, would you want to see, Laurie Strode find a Book of the Dead? Or like what other horror franchises would you want to see Evil Dead kind of creep into? Because we almost got, after Freddy versus Jason, there was supposed to be Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. It never happened. It wound up being a comic book, but...
So just to make sure that I'm understanding this correctly,
Yes.
What other franchise would we want for them
Crossover.
to find. Yeah, for
Yes.
them to find.
Yeah.
This might be a little out there, but really any of like the Conjuring kind of films with, I feel like they would, I don't know, really get into finding like a Book of the Dead. I feel like that would be really neat.
That'd be so badass.
Oh my god, like a dead eye possessing the Annabelle?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I feel like they could spin it in a way that fits, their plot.
It's not a horror franchise, guys. It's just on my mind.
Police Academy. Yes.
I think about Police Academy all the time.
All the time.
It is
Which one's your
never
favorite?
goes.
Mine's 4.
I haven't seen them all. That's a deep cut, that one. That's fun. That'd be funny.
All right, there you go.
Yeah. It's not a horror franchise. I haven't really answered the question properly. It is on my mind lately though because I'm a Shane and Ilya stan. Is anyone? Yes. I want Shane and Ilya to discover a Book of the Dead and to fight. At the cottage. At the cottage. I want Ellie to go to the cottage.
I think I'm coming to the cottage to check out a new meeting.
I think it'd be good, guys. I think a lot of people would watch Shane and Ilya fight the demons, and also, like, you need them to survive. Like, that we're already on their side. You know what I'm saying? Right? You're the only person in this audience that actually understands what I'm talking about, I think. Hey, there we go. We have another one. Guys, heated rivalry. Heated rivalry. If you haven't seen it, run, do not walk. Okay, that's enough of that.
I'll let you say who, but you've said that a 90s movie character was an inspiration for you, for your character. What would it be like for this character from the 90s to discover the Book of the Dead? And what would that maybe sound like?
What would it sound like?
I'm trying to get you to do an impression of both your character
I
and
am
this
not doing
character.
an
I gotta
impression.
know.
There's no way that's happening. That's never happening. No. I mean, but he's already kind of like a possessed person, though. So to find the Book of the Dead, like Stanley Ipkiss find the Book of the Dead, or
Yes.
Stanley Ipkiss as the Mask find the Book of the Dead?
Stanley Ipkiss as the Mask finding the Book of the Dead.
I think he'd join forces. I'm not sure. I think he'd be all for it.
What would it sound like if a Deadite was saying smoking though?
I feel like you could warp reality after that.
If you were in Vikings, what would be really cool, and I'd like to see your take on this, Vikings versus the Book of the Dead.
Vikings versus the Book of the Dead. I like that. We should do the next iteration of Evil Dead should happen in the Dark Ages. Yes. I like where your head is going with this. Yes. Yes. Could Ragnar fight Ellie? That is the question. Yeah, like Ash would win. Would Ragnar, though? I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, yeah.
No, you're good. I mean, I guess a little bit, yeah. I mean, kind of, for me at least, I can't speak for anybody else. I kind of just pulled bits and pieces of, I guess, moments of inspiration. I kind of just watched all of the films leading up to it. One, just for fun, because why not? They're great. But also, I guess, yeah, to kind of find where I could take inspiration and see how that helps me in my character. So I guess, yeah, to a certain extent, I more than likely did, while also trying to like stay true to what my Deadite was gonna be.
Yeah. I love Jane's performance in the 2013. I think she just did amazing, and she got to play both sides, which is always really fun. And what I loved, I think she was so grounded in everything she did, and it was all so realistic, and that can be really hard to do for a horror film when you're like, because it's actually really hard to be acting scared of something, especially if it's not actually like there in front of you. It's the hardest acting work I've ever done. Like being in the elevator, having to be scared, like on the day of something that's not actually there, is like your brain has to multitask like it never has before. And for her to be able to do what she did for an entire film, and I love the groundedness. It was so realistic and truthful. And I think, I'd like to be grounded with whatever I do when I can. But yeah, I noted that and sort of thought, okay, we can't go too far. It has to be, yeah.
I know I'm just taking them all the time, but
I don't know, Rochambeau? I don't know, you both went up at the same time. I'm going to go with him in the back. You guys are so polite.
How intense was the makeup process for the whole Vermont setup for both of you?
Yeah, you got things to say about this?
So, in terms of the actual Marauder, basically, I cannot say that word. I'm so sorry. Basically, it's like this. It's like this meat suit. It's really, really freaky to look at. So basically, I had this burn makeup on, and the burn makeup, it took. At first, it took like 6 hours to try and figure it out, and then after getting the hang of it and speeding up the process, in the end, it only ended up taking us like 3.5, 4 hours. And then afterwards, me and Morgan Davies, who plays Danny, basically this suit would be set up on a block on the ground, and I would go in first through you put it on like a backpack, like a really messed up backpack, and you just kind of lay there. You just wait and you chill, and then he would go into the second compartment of the suit, which was kind of like crisscross laying on top of me flat, and we'd both just sit there, both in makeup, looking over at each other like, hey. Actually, I couldn't move my neck because the prosthetic that I had on was just like one full sheet, and I just kind of just stayed like this. And when we were shooting, that's when I would look up, but I would stick to myself because there was so much blood and icky stuff that it would get cemented if I stayed there too long, and then when I went forward, it would go. So, yeah, that process was so interesting.
Yeah. What Gabby went through, I'm going to break this down for people as well, and we're really going to get a lot of sympathy for you right now. I got really lucky with the prosthetics. They kept my face, pretty much my face, and I had a couple pieces on my face with a little dressing of blood here, and it took a long time to get me in full, because I had a full body paint, and so my makeup would take between 4 and 6 hours in the morning, but I was quite comfortable all day. Gabby had a full headpiece on her, it's so different. Blood is a little goopy and sticky, that's not a big deal. But when you have a whole headpiece covering your face and your head and your hair, it's so uncomfortable and unbearable, and it can feel really isolating because you can't hear people properly, you can't see people properly, and so it's being on your own, but amongst a group of people, and like psychologically, it's really fucked. And so I just want to. You want to add?
Yeah, I realize I could have been a lot more descriptive with it, but now that you're saying it's bringing it all to mind. Now that you're saying that, I'm getting like PTSD from this. I'm like,
I really appreciate what you went through.
no, I thank you so much for that. Yeah, basically, just to paint more of a picture, even though Alyssa's done a fantastic job of that, there were like kind of two pieces to the burn makeup prosthetic. It's like imagine like this like ski mask kind of thing, but like much thicker, like an inch thick all the way around, and then a face prosthetic that goes on the front that they glue together. The face prosthetic covers your lips, your nose, your eyelids actually, and there were no ear holes. I eventually asked, hey, can we cut some holes in the ears so I can hear? And then the way that they put it on was that they like stretched it out and then they poured glue on the inside and then just mushed it together, and I just sat here for like 30 minutes waiting for it to dry. Yeah, and then afterwards, it's not porous. It's not breathable. So regulating your own body temperature inside of it is very difficult. So you're either like pissing sweat or you're freezing cold. And after they put this gel that makes everything look very like wet and gross, that's really cold. So the second they did that, I just like felt this chill go down, and then because I'm sticky, I can't like lay down or anything. I just sit. I just sit there, and I can like drink through a straw and whatnot, but it's like that movement right there is not happening. That's not happening. Looking down, that's not happening. Eating, good luck. So yeah, that was fun. And then getting into the suit, that was like a process. So it was super fun. It was super fun at times, but then there were definitely times where I'm like, I feel trapped in my own skin. Somebody get me out.
That's rough. That's really rough. That's really hard. I'm not joking. It's fucked.
What's so funny is that I also have sensory issues. Like really bad sensory issues, and I didn't realize that like all of that was gonna happen. I probably should have asked questions, but I didn't figure out till on the day, and they were like, yeah, so this is what we're gonna do, and this is what we're gonna do, and I'm just sitting here. My mom's standing next to me. She's like, oh god, she's not the one. She's not the person for that. But we got through. I got used to it, so all is well.
Okay, so excluding Ash, if you guys could have gone up against any other character or plugged any character from any of the other Evil Dead movies and put them in Evil Dead Rise, who would it be?
This is only because I know them personally. I love them, but Dana and Ray. Yeah. Pablo and Kelly.
Does it? I don't know why. I think I just love this character in general. I mean, I know there's like not much on it, but I love the makeup. I love the way they look. I love the way they behave. Henrietta. Yeah. I love Henrietta. I don't know what it is. From the moment I saw her, I was obsessed with her, and I was like, I don't know. I like this one. You're interesting. Yeah. That's probably what I would go with.
Okay.
Question for both. If you could go back and be like in another classic horror movie, what would it be?
Any?
Any.
The Shining. For me.
Oh, I mean, it's hard. They really scare me. I'm actually... Hereditary.
You broke her.
The winning...
And now who gets this 650?
That was really funny. Who's the 650 going to? Do I have a will?
I guess it is.
Hereditary. I want to crack at that scene. That scene would just, yeah. Holy shit. That was, yeah. Yeah, they're just
What's
Yeah.
the scene?
I could actually see you in the
the scene at the dinner table.
I didn't watch it. It looked too scary.
You didn't watch Hereditary?
It's way too scary for me.
Too scary for you
Put it
at
this
a
way.
horror convention, doing panels at a horror convention.
I'm more of a Jaws the Revenge kind of guy. Any Jaws the Revenge fans here? Thank you. Gosh.
Hey, more than the Heated Rivalry fans.
What's up? Any other questions out
It's
there?
the wrong audience.
Right over there.
I was wondering if either one of you had been on set for the bloody elevator scene.
No, I fled the country before that happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did too, or at least I was in quarantine. Wish I could have though. It looked really cool, and like seeing the process leading up to that, the massive vat of blood. That was really interesting. But no.
Yeah, that was. We shot everything chronologically for the most part, but the blood elevator was left until the very end. And we had a 2-month COVID lockdown while we were filming. And I am on a green card here in the US. And I am not really allowed to be outside of the country for longer than a 6-month period. And I was like right there at the 6-month period. And I was like, guys, you have to finish me. And so I can't lose my green card. I have to get back to the US. And like, I don't know how we got the film finished with what we were up against. Like, it still blows my mind that the film got finished and finished well with what we had to do. So I think I wrapped and like went straight to the airport because I had to get back to the US, and the blood elevator happened sometime after. Yeah.
Actually, the whole process to finishing the film was really insane. I obviously live in the U.S. as well. I was not under the same time constraint that Alyssa was, so I did not have that pressure that she did. But it was kind of like a question of like, okay, so we're chilling here, that's fine. How do we finish this? Because we're way too far in, and I mean the setup they had was really crazy, but hey, it worked. It was kind of unfortunate because we couldn't really like see each other.
We filmed the Marauder. We got a little piece of it. Sorry. Yeah, we got a little piece of the Marauder filmed before our COVID lockdown. We were 8 days from I remember this very clearly. We were 8 days from wrapping, and we had the COVID lockdown happen. And because we'd shot chronologically, there was no like, well, we have enough footage, we'll be able to get this together in editing. It was like, we haven't got an ending to the film. It's on a page, but we haven't done any of it. And so then we had this COVID lockdown, and by the time we were able to go back on set, we had to film socially distanced. So a lot of the shots of the Marauder are actually us separately filmed, and then they had to stitch it together after that because we couldn't be like this. So, and that's how we were shooting it before the COVID lockdown. So yeah, fun fact.
One final question.
I didn't keep. Yes, I did. I took a vase that I really liked. And I took a shawl. Like, Ellie never wore the shawl, but it was like, it was used as set dressing in her bedroom, and I don't think you ever see it in the film. And I took that. And so I marked those because they said you can tell us like 1 or 2 things that you want. And so I told them the 1 or 2 things. They're like, we'll ship it to you later. And I was like, sure. And you want to believe people, but they've got a lot going on and it would be easy to forget. So I did maybe steal a little jewelry box too.
Oh, I was unaware of the 1 or 2 thing. I took a whole lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah. I took a lot of your stuff. I took from like day 1. I walked in and I looked at Ellie's like wardrobe thing that she had up.
So smart.
Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, I want that. I want that. I want that. I can't even remember. Okay, so it was like this.
Or did you sell it all?
No, I still have it. I took like this gray. Actually, it was like a gray like muscle tee type thing. I don't know how to describe it.
Ellie's so cool.
No, she was so cool. I looked at that and I was like, oh yeah, that's mine. And I remember that was like day 1. So the entire time I'm just kind of like keeping an ear out for whoever is like interested in it, asking so I could just swipe it off. You know, tell continuity, be like just forget you saw it. And then I had this thumb ring that I had on. I took that as well. I talked to wardrobe and I asked them. Well, I wanted to know where they got like the shorts, I think, or something, or where they got the belt, something. And I had these avocado socks on the entire like film. My character did. So I was like, yeah, I'm asking questions about that. And they're like, you can just have it. And I was like, oh, well, thank you. I won't say no. And yeah, and I probably took some. Yes. I took. The list just keeps going on. I took the Polaroid pictures.
You're so smart.
In Bridget.
I felt the pressure when they were like, what do you want to keep? And I went, but I'll take that.
Oh, I was thinking about it from day 1. I absolutely were.
Honestly, guys, and the set was full of the coolest stuff. It was so full. They did such a good job. Like, it was just, yeah.
No, you're fine. I mean, she's right. It was freaking amazing. I mean, it looked lived in. By the time we got in there, it looked like, stuff you'd see like on the walls from like grease splattering it after cooking. Stuff like that. I mean, it was insane. And also just the furniture there. If I lived in New Zealand or I had the facilities to like take some of the bigger furniture, I would have taken the couch. I would have taken the little swing thing in the corner. I would have taken the plate. Nope. Over my dead body. No. That would have been mine. Absolutely not. I know Lee took the mirror.
I wanted to take the hanging chair and I was like, that's insane.
I wanted the freaking table.
Ship a chair to.
They offered for me because I expressed.
God damn it! Next time.
I expressed my interest in the green couch because I love green and I love that specific green. And they were like, well, we just ship it over, whatever. But it costed a lot, and I was like, maybe not. Maybe it's not.
There's those
regret my
guys
decisions.
in the Terrifier room that have props on display, and they collect props. So maybe you can talk to them to track down this chair, and then you guys can fight for it or give it $650.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And I guess the last things were the Polaroid pictures that we all took on. We all had like a little beach day, and we all took Polaroid photos, and Nell took a lot of them of everybody, and so I wanted to keep them. And then there was this one pink blob. That's literally all it was. It was like this pink rubbery blob thing that me and Nell Fisher would play with a lot, and whenever we were in between like really emotionally difficult takes, just to kind of, take our minds off of it and whatnot, we just kind of sit there and play with them. So I took that home as well. Probably something else. I just can't remember.
It's a good list.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you guys for being amazing panel guests.
Thanks, guys.
What's going to happen?
Oh man, I don't know. They don't tax you, do they?
Sure. There's one right down Fremont.
Oh no, I said they don't tax you.
Oh.
What is there to tax?
I thought you were going to get a tattoo with it.
A tattoo for $650?
You should frame it. Put a little frame.
Frame it? No, I'm taking this straight to the bank.
Thank you guys again so much. Thank you guys.